What's up, Taurus? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading, asking the cards what's coming towards you, what is going to benefit you to know about. We only take the cards that fly out on their own, and with tarot, if they fly out in reverse, that's how we read them. If you'd like for me to pray for you, send you my good juju. It's part of my spiritual practice to put that good, that love, and that light back out there. Simply say in the comments, say hi in the comment section, or even leave an emoji if you're shy. And you know, if you've never been to my channel, thank you for giving it a chance. It's to see if you even like it. And this is a really active and a very loving community. If you like being empowered through tarot, if you love lifting other people up, it makes you feel good inside. If you love being lifted up, this is your tribe. We start with the message of the chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Emphasis on old patterns and energies. What are those? And then we have windfall of abundance. So this is preparing you for this. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health, and charitable work. Right, because there must be a balance to everything. I can tell you right now that this is going to be an extended for those of you who do prefer longer readings. My typical readings go from around 13 to 16 minutes. If you like longer readings, the link will be in the description box below. All right, so asking what's coming towards Taurus, what's going to benefit them to know about, serve their highest good. Please make it clear. Thank you, Spirit. I think I just saw the Chariot card fly out. Ace of Cups, love. This is going to be a love reading, you guys. Lover's card came out. All right, okay, boo. So, we got Queen of Pentacles. That would be your energy. King of Cups, this is a watery energy. We'll get into that in a second. I'm going to give you a general feel of where we're going with the tarot reading. And just so I can make best use of your time, and then we'll unpack all the cards and get a little more storyline out. We do have a few people out on the deck here. We've got King of Pentacles, which is another earthy energy. We've got King of Cups. These are two individuals that are very, very different. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. There is a choice here with the Lover's card. So you'll notice I will oftentimes in my readings give a translation that is both financial and career related, and then the translation that is romantic. I try to do this whenever I can because the energies are the same, although your scenarios are different, vastly different. You guys are all going through different things. So to honor the cards and to honor your time, I try to translate it accurately. King of Pentacles is an individual who is very much oriented, like fact-oriented, results-oriented. This is somebody who doesn't dwell too much in their emotional, watery, flowy side. Now, this could be just a modality that they're slipping into for a situation. But either way, they can be somebody who's very much clued into material success. They can be very aware of their money. They're very good with their money. They're great investors sometimes. You get the idea. Sometimes they're an entity like a bank. We have this Three of Wands, which is a message of progress. So there's something about this. Definitely your whole reading so far is about progress, moving forward onto the next step. Because even with our oracle cards, it's like this is the time to release old patterns and old energies. It's almost like spiritually doing some housekeeping in order to make room for this windfall of abundance that's coming towards you, which is your next oracle. We have this, I think, is your abundance. So now if this is not romantic, like a new relationship of some sort budding into your life, like a little blossom, then this is actually something that's probably creative and flow oriented, regardless of which one it is. It fills your cup. It emotionally makes an impact on your life. We have now two other individuals. One is very much intuitive, compassionate, empathic. They could be very creative. They could be in the arts. They're very nurturing energy. And they're tolerant. There's an emotional maturity. And they, in turn, really admire emotional maturity in others. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. We have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Now, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, but it's an earth-ruled card. This is, again, a very practical, down-to-earth energy. It is very resourceful. It's very nurturing and very caring. So it's not as hardened or fact-based as the King of Pentacles, I always equate it to. And then the Lover's card, which is talking about energies attracted to one another and for whatever reason, and possible harmony, but there's usually a choice involved. I know, I've left you in the dark a little bit on that one. Let's just find out more. King of Pentacles, what's going on with King of Pentacles? Please make it clear. All right. Okay, a moment of evaluation with that King of Pentacles. No one's spinning. Bear with me. Cool. 10 of Cups coming out. Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Floating out is the Two of Swords. There's our decision. Somebody's got to make a decision about this emotional offer. Could be a love offer. Could be a creative offer. Hanged Man. It's a slow going process. Somebody's leaving something behind, though. They're choosing to leave something behind. What they're leaving behind, we're going to have to find out. I know, right? I want to know right now. But they're leaving one of two things behind. Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. Excuse me. Six of Pentacles. There we go. Ten of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords on the Lovers, Queen of Swords, and Temperance. Very interesting reading, you guys. Very interesting reading. I feel like you're like, some of you guys are in a love triangle. If it's not a love triangle, then it's you got a couple of energies you're working with. There's somebody, now rules can be reversed. So I'm just going to say, King of Pentacles, this very practical energy, feels a little weakened. They're not ready for something. I think that they almost had like a surprise attack. It feels like, it doesn't mean literally, but like there's something that happened that kind of threw them off their balance. They're usually really centered. They're usually grounded. That is the foundation of their character. And what it's done is it's kind of weakened that foundation, and it's making them take a step back and analyze and evaluate everything. Like how far they've come, what they've thrown into something, how they've invested in this thing, and then looking forward, knowing that, and then like looking into the future and being like, do I see this thing sticking around? Do I see myself sticking around? The way I've been doing it, is that working, or would I have to change it? So it really has thrown them into a place of evaluation. Moving on, we do have some conflict here. We have even possible competition. It's either conflict or competition. And it's because there's been some confusion. And it's hard to tell with this confusion what is real. It's almost like a variety of options. Seven of Cups is a variety of options. Not all that glitters is gold. So this came out upside down. It's created conflict because there's distraction, confusion in a situation that would have normally been making progress. But we do have the Ten of Cups, and I have to get a card out on that because that is weird. I mean, from this place, it takes a turn to the Ten of Cups. The Magician. What's possible? Happy, joyful, fulfillment, the world. So you're getting major arcana here. What is this leap? There's healing here. What a fascinating leap. So here is something that's it's a bittersweet progress that you're making in the face of a conflict, when there was like something that was, there was like a delusional moment or scenario, something that was distracting you off your pathway. But then you get really, something happens there where you're just like, it closes the chapter, something becomes very clear. I have a feeling the rest of your reading is going to clarify what that is. But it's giving us a broad scope of things, kind of like, hey, you're going to get back to making progress. This was actually kind of this was like what is it? Speed bump? It slowed you down. It slowed you down. It was there to slow you down because I think it was showing you something. We have huge manifesting energy attached here along with your healing. It's almost like you come out of this experience I said that like roles can be reversed and everything, but I'm like, now I'm saying you come out of this experience with an amped up desire to manifest and vision of what you want to manifest. And it's a really healthy way that you're starting a new chapter and you're closing up an old one. So there's a sense of closure to this energy. We have here the Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, the Hanged Man. This is that decision that was really hard to make. Hanged Man is talking about it, like it slows down the energy of the tarot reading completely, because it does represent pauses or delays, and it's because there's no waste. There's no waste. It's all for a reason. The Hanged Man is literally hanging upside down to get a different perspective. You are literally getting a different perspective on things that is going to continue to benefit you in your life. Nobody will ever be able to take that away. Even though the blood is rushing to his head and he's getting a migraine, he knows he can climb back up onto that branch and jump off the tree, and he can drain the blood back into his body. He can get rid of that headache, and that is temporary. But what he'll always have is that new vision of the world. What he saw when he was hanging upside down, he can keep forever. Nothing is wasted, and I feel the need to remind you during your reading about that, because there is a big pause when making this decision around the Ace of Cups being offered to you, this emotional offer. For whatever reason for you, I will say the difficult choice has something to do with not being able to see your North Star, not being able to see your intuition in a moment. It's a blip in time. It really is. But when you're ready, and be patient with yourself, because Hanged Man is all about patience. There is something going on here. That perspective takes time to gain. You will be leaving something behind that you cared a lot for, but you have no desire to sit around and take care of, represented by these cups all lined up, all shiny, because he's been sitting there shining these cups, but all the while, there's this whole world behind him. So he's finally turning around, stepping away from what he spent so much time taking care of, and facing those hills of mystery with faith that something better lies past those hills. We have intuition coming out with the King of Cups. I'm going to get a new deck here. Who is this King of Cups? Yeah, King of Cups represents heartbreak. High Priestess. Yeah, you're having success here. This is a victory over heartbreak attached to the King of Cups. Were you the King of Cups? Ace of Swords. Knowledge cuts through. This is the third time, if I count the time it flipped in the deck, third time Ace of Swords has popped up in your reading. This is big time awakening. This is big time, like, clarity on something that's been a little painful. Judgment card flies out with High Priestess. You might not have been able to feel your intuition before. You certainly feel it now. You are like walking arm in arm with High Priestess intuition. And with the Judgment card, this is like Rise of the Phoenix. This is a very, you've been getting a lot of these readings lately. I don't know what you're going through, but you have a lot of these like Rise of the Phoenix readings. There's a transformation that wants to come through. Somebody wants to make things right, I think. Ten of Swords, though. If somebody wants to work hard to make things right, that's what that looks like. They know it's going to take a while. They know it's going to take a while. They want you to know that there's going to be reciprocity. The Six of Pentacles. You've done something to balance everything out. I don't know what you did, Taurus, but this like ended swiftly. This ended. Ten of Swords, that's a harsh ending. It's a sudden ending. And I think it surprised this person. And that's where transformation starts to come. Now, I don't know where it's going just yet in the reading. We still have some more cards to unpack. But I'll just say that this person, according to this, this is like, I'll change for you. I'll do the work. What do you need? I'll do the work. Temperance card with the Eight of Pentacles. Temperance represents, it's ruled by Sagittarius, and it's representative of transformation with the Eight of Pentacles, which is hard work. So I think that is one of the reasons why your Ace of Swords is coming out all the time, is that this is all about a big aha moment. It's both with you and this other person or this entity that you're working with. Okay, the Lover's card, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. Somebody drew a hard line in the sand. Somebody drew a hard line in the sand. This is after getting clarity. Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. Queen of Swords is quick, clever. They see through any BS. Because there was a misalignment here and somebody was too slow on the ball. But I will tell you what, there's still that energy of wanting to transform, to change with Magician. Magician is a manifester. It's recognizing that change is a choice. Okay, so I'm going to get one card to wrap this up. For those of you who don't want to follow me to the extended, I want this to be really helpful. And then we'll go on to the extended where I get advice and we go a little deeper. Okay, we got 2. Justice, 8 of Swords. So justice is about, if anything was unfair, it is confirmation that the scales are rebalancing. Literally portrayed, hard to see in this picture, portrayed in her left hand, she's holding the scales and they're at a perfect balance. In her right hand, she's holding, guess what, a sword. So the sword here is truth, it's clarity. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And you're making this person see it. And once you call them out on it, they know, because this sudden ending, they know that they either change or they lose you. They lose your help. If this is a career reading for some of you guys, they lose you as an asset. What's interesting here is 8 of Swords. So this is penetrating thought. This is penetrating a thought pattern, a way of perceiving something. You and this person, this entity, is changing the way you perceive each other because it was stuck before. I'll end it there. I hope this was helpful. Take good care. Feel free to follow me over to the link down below.